Hey!
Hi guys.
We're back.
We are back.
So we've obviously came to the end of our vlogs last week. It's quite sad.
I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear us. Because as you can see, we're sitting in our car and it's raining really heavy. So I don't know how well you can hear us, but there we go. But yeah, as Jess said, the Florida vlogs are gone. They're finished. Sad times from our 2018 August.
Someone's obviously not happy.
What's going on? From our 2018 August Florida trip. So yeah, that's really sad.
But that's okay because we've got Nando's.
Yeah, so we thought we fancied the Nando's. So we thought we would eat the Nando's and answer some of your questions.
Yeah.
So here we go.
We've gone to Nando's and obviously, you know, as we're eating Nando's, we should probably tell you what we got.
Oh my god, so my standard Nando's order, I get chicken thighs, peri tamer sauce. So peri tamer, doesn't smell like peri tamer. Anyway, peri tamer sauce is basically like not advertised on the menu too much, but it's what they coat the kids' meals in. Bloody awesome. It tastes like barbecue chicken, and Jez gets.
I get half a chicken. In the peri tamer. I do like their spicy sauces, and you guys know that I love like jalapenos and stuff like that, and like I'm always getting jalapeno poppers. I love them. However, I'm not a massive fan of their spicy sauces. I don't think it's that nice. It's not it is spicy, but I just don't like the taste of it. It's like a weird spice.
So yeah, so
I love the peri tamer because it's like a really rich barbecue.
Yeah,
awesome.
So that's the chicken. Sidewise, like we're all about the carbs, so we both get peri peri chips and creamy mash because it's all about the creamy mash from Nando's. So yeah, that's our basic one. And then we love halloumi, so we always get 4 sides of halloumi as well, because you can never have too much halloumi in your life. So yeah, that's our Nando's order.
I'm gonna have to apologise in advance because I always get half a chicken, so obviously it comes with bones.
Yeah, you're gonna get messy.
I get messy. However, I eat like a bit of an animal. I don't mean to. I like to get all the chicken off the bone, and it upsets me when people leave it. So I like to, like, you know. And
the what's the word?
Halloumi.
Yeah, no. The trick with the halloumi is to, if you get takeaway, not so bad when you eat it in, but if you get takeaway, eat it soon because it goes really like weird, doesn't it?
Mhm.
But the reason for this video is firstly to say hi. We haven't spoken to you guys for a while. And secondly, just to give you kind of an update with where we're at.
Where we're at, what we're doing, where we're going, what the plans are.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
So, we're now in June. And we don't have any Walt Disney World trips booked for this year, sadly.
There's a reason for that. We have recently just bought a house. We've bought our first house together. And that's kind of been taken priority over the last sort of few months. We've been obviously... You know, deposits are quite an expensive thing, and we've been sort of spending all our time doing that, but that's done, and we are at this point a couple weeks away from getting the keys. Very close.
And our plans are to keep you guys, well, let us know, but our plans are to keep you guys kind of like up to date with our plans for the house.
So yeah, we're thinking about building like a games room and stuff. Well, we are going to build a games room. Maybe we do like a time lapse, or we even show you around like a tour. You know, if you've got any ideas, anything you want to see, anything you want to do. Obviously, if you watch our vlogs enough, you've seen some of the things we've bought over the years for the house, and we're going to have so much Disney stuff in our house. But we quite like subtle Disney stuff, don't we? You know, it's not going to be like plushies and stuff in your face. It's going to be like more like ride posters, stuff like that, and obviously we'll share all that as it goes up and goes in. It might be nice to do like a over time how our house changes. Yeah. I don't know if someone would like to see that, let us know. As we said, this is going to be like a question and answer kind of thing. We've had a few questions on Instagram, on a post. We've had a few people slide into our DMs. So yeah, let's get that started. What's the first question? So firstly, I'm going to open my chicken because I haven't had any chicken yet. And I really want a bit of chicken. I feel like everyone's getting angry at me eating this chicken because yeah, you didn't really think about it too hard getting there. You should have got something that's like... I'm not getting anything else. Eatable on a fork.
Okay, so the first question is, what are your favourite quick service locations in Walt Disney World and Universal?
Ooh.
What would you say? You've literally got it all around your mouth.
Favourite quick service? Okay. Oh,
Well,
I know my first one off the top of my head straight away, one of my favourites. And it's one of my favourites, is Animal Kingdom 8 Spoon Cafe.
that's not really quick set. Well, I guess it is. They just do snacks really, though, don't they? But yeah, that's a good shout.
They do a pulled pork mac and cheese.
That is good. My favourite would be, in Disney, would be Pecco's Bill.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I talk about it all the time. Like, their nachos are just my absolute favourite. That's in Magic Kingdom, in Frontierland, and it's basically just like Tex-Mex stuff. But the thing that is so good for me is the salad bar, because you get like a massive pile of nachos and you'll just like fill it with cheeses and salads and jalapenos, and
They have a similar
just so
salad bar
good.
in Cosmic Rays as well.
they do, yeah. But yeah, Pecco's Bill is probably my favourite Disney World quick service.
Okay, if we're talking quick service and not including that,
What do you mean not what
not including 8 Spoon, because it's more of a snack place. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of Casey's. You got a little
some
something. I'm a massive fan of Casey's Corner. Both amazing. The one in Paris and the one in Florida. However, Universal, it's going to have to be Simpsons Land, isn't it? You know, like, it's going to have to be the Clogger from Krusty Burger. That thing was good.
We haven't eaten that much in Universal, to be honest.
No, we've eaten a couple places though.
Usually when we go to Universal, we make use of being off property and eat somewhere like on iDrive or something.
IHOP.
Yeah, IHOP. Bloody love IHOP. But for example, yeah, I think I'd probably say, well, I don't know what the restaurant's called. It's like 4 in the Simpsons Land in Universal. There's like one like cafeteria, but they do like,
it's
like 4 mini restaurants.
So you just go into Krusty's and or Moe's or whichever one, and there's like Cletus Chicken Shack. There's Moe's Tavern where you can get the Flaming Moe, which is a really good drink actually.
It's like a Italian one, isn't there?
Yeah, and a Chinese one.
But yeah, we haven't eaten in many places, but I would probably say that is my favourite place. And the burger was actually really good too.
Yeah,
the Clogger.
The Clogger was actually really, really good. Although I think next time I'm going to try the Rib Witch.
But the chicken.
No, the Rib Witch is rib.
Oh. So, next question is, Hyperspace Mountain in Disneyland Paris or Space Mountain in Florida?
So for me, this is an easy one. I love them both a huge amount, and obviously Hyperspace Mountain is a Star Wars themed. But for me, it's Space Mountain in Florida every day.
See, I'm the opposite. Mine is Hyperspace Mountain.
Why?
Because, don't get me wrong, Space Mountain in Florida is amazing. Hyperspace Mountain I love mainly because it's Star Wars themed, and I think that's bloody awesome.
Yeah, it is.
And secondly, it's more of a roller coaster.
Well,
like
yeah,
Space
it goes
Mountain
upside
is.
down.
Yeah, but it's like obviously Space Mountain in Florida, you've just got like the little lap kind of thing, but on Hyperspace Mountain you get the full roller coaster seat. I just feel like it's so much more intense.
Oh yeah,
I love it. I absolutely love it. So I would say, no, without a shadow of a doubt, Hyperspace Mountain.
I rode Space Mountain as a kid, so when I was like really little, I was like 4 or 5, and we basically queued up for Space Mountain because outside the guy as you entered said, "Yep, he's tall enough." On he goes, and I got to the front, about to get on, and they got like that little stick with a measuring bit on, and the guy was like, "Oh no, he's not tall enough. Sorry, he can't ride." And apparently, I vaguely remember it, but apparently I started crying and like not getting, I wasn't very happy about it. And in the end, they measured me again, and they said, "Yeah, all right, you can go on, fine." Let me on, and when I got off the other end, quality ride. Oh my god, I remember that.
They would never do that now.
No, nowadays that wouldn't happen. But it was one of my early memories of Florida, and yeah, it's a good memory. So because of that,
Dropping chicken.
it's got that nostalgia factor for me. So it reminds me of being a child again. So
Yeah, and they're both good rides, but we have different opinions on which one we think is the best. So the next question is favourite park in Walt Disney World.
It's not even a question,
Oh
is
yeah,
it?
I think with this one, obviously most people's favourite is Magic Kingdom, which is...
Did you forget it for a second then?
Yeah, I did. Most people's favourite is that. So maybe we'll change the question slightly and you have to rate the 4 parks in your favourite order.
Okay, fine,
I think
fine.
ours would be different.
Fine, top 4. Sorry, what, including water parks or just the main 4? Main 4. Okay, okay. So, Magic Kingdom, obviously.
Number 1.
Animal Kingdom, second place.
Right.
Only because the last time we went, when was obviously, which you would have seen in the vlogs, was Pandora. And I fell in love with Pandora. And I've always liked Animal Kingdom. I've always thought it's very different to the other parks. I had Pandora. And then for me, it would go Epcot, then Hollywood Studios. However,
No, you have to do it how it is now.
However, I already know that when we go back, it's going to go Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios. I know it because it's going to have... The Toy Story Land was awesome, but I didn't feel like there was much else at Hollywood Studios to tip it. But now that the Star Wars Land is there, and then you got the new Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse ride coming, oh mama, I am ready to go to Galaxy's Edge. I'm gonna fully immerse myself. I'm gonna be the Sith Lord I know I am. I'm so ready.
Mine is pretty different. So obviously, Magic Kingdom at the top. My second is Epcot. I love Epcot. Almost, okay, maybe not, but I'm always so close between Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Epcot is just, I love Epcot so much.
You've been like this since our first trip though.
I know, Epcot's just so good and it's so underrated. It's just the best park, apart from Magic Kingdom. Best park. So I'm like waving my fork at you. Yeah, we had to bring some forks from home because Nando's don't have like takeaway cutlery, I don't think.
Also they do, but we want to cut down on single-use plastics.
Yeah, and it's just,
It's
you know.
important.
So yeah, Epcot, and then it's really difficult for me. It depends on like the day, it depends on what I fancy, but I still think Animal Kingdom is my least favourite park. I think mine would be Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and then Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom last?
Yeah, as much as I love Pandora,
Pandora's
that's all I
beautiful.
really like in Animal Kingdom. No, this is a complete lie. I love Animal Kingdom. If I had to order it, Animal Kingdom's still my least favourite. I love the Tower of Terror.
What about Kilimanjaro safaris?
Yeah, I don't really rate it. I think it's quite boring. You can have that, do that kind of thing here. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
you can't.
You can.
No, not real
I don't
ones.
know, like it's good. It is good, but Animal Kingdom is my least favourite park. But I still love you. So, next question is, if you could ride any old/replaced Disney or Universal ride, what one would you choose?
Okay, let's start with Universal because it's obviously the first one in my head. As I mentioned earlier, I went to Florida quite a few times when I was a lot younger. I don't even remember the first time I went because I was far too young to remember it. But one of the rides that sticks in my head, and there's a few, you know, the classics and stuff, but the one that's for me at Universal that I wish was still there, Back to the Future ride.
Yeah.
Because Back to the Future 1 is my favourite film of all time. And no one will ever change that. No film will ever take that from that mantle. The new Avengers Endgame was amazing, but no, it's never going to get knocked off. Because of that, the ride, I remember the ride very well. When you get in, you get stuck and Biff locks him in the cage and you have to go back in time and the dinosaurs and stuff. It's really, really good. And it's one of my earlier memories of Universal. And it's that classic movie magic. It's like you're going into the movies and stuff. That's how Universal used to be, and I remember it so well. It's definitely Back to the Future because of that. However, there is another one which I'm hoping Charlotte's going to say is the one that she would wish she could ride.
Well, I never went to Florida when I was little, so there's nothing really that's... I mean, there have been a few, but there's nothing major that's like not there anymore from the first time I went. But I would agree with Jez. I really love Back to the Future too, and I would have really loved to seen or ridden a Back to the Future ride. This one's Universal on the other one.
No, Universal. Say Universal.
Yeah, the other Universal one I really want to ride is the Jaws ride.
Yes, that's the one.
I'm so sad
I love the Jaws ride.
I think part of Harry Potter is like covered that now, so that's why they got rid of it. So
well, it's on that lake where I Harry Potter and The Simpsons and the Men in Black. It's all sort of in that area. And that's where the Men in Black, Back to the Future ride was, where the Simpsons ride is, and that kind of bit. They had to move with the times. I understand that, but and then they got rid of King Kong and they replaced it with another King Kong, and it just wasn't as good as the original.
I mean, I never went on the original, but
the original was amazing.
Right.
The original one was amazing. Like, it's like going through New York. Disney.
See, this one, not much is closed. For me, anyway. The only one that's really closed that has been like a big thing was the Great Movie Ride, which was really good. But apart from that, there has been like a few little things, but definitely nothing major.
No.
That has been the main one, and yeah, that was a really good ride. So I think we would both say.
I'd say the Great Movie Ride, 100%. Something that I do miss though from the original park, the Mickey and Minnie's house. I know they still have that in, I believe it's California, or is it Shanghai? One of the other parks still has.
It can be both.
I think one of the other parks still has Mickey and Minnie's house. But as a kid, I remember that so well, like going into Mickey's house, and there's like Pluto's little dog house at the front outside Mickey's and stuff, and I remember that so well.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen that,
and that was really cool. You know, it doesn't really count because it's not a ride, but yeah, I agree though, the Great Movie Ride is a massive loss. However, it's been replaced with a Mickey and Minnie ride, so it's kind of combining the two, and I'm excited about that.
So the next question is, what are your top 5 snacks to have at the parks? Okay.
Oh, why would you go and ask me that question? That is too difficult.
Again, this does change on a daily basis for me, but I'm going to average out. I'll go first and I'll average out the ones that are my fave. So I'm not going to do in order because that's just too hard. But the one that I miss and think about like every day of my life is the pineapple upside down cake with the Dole Whip on the top. From, oh my god, I can't remember what it's called. Sunshine Terrace? Is that what it's called?
I think
don't know.
so.
The place in Magic Kingdom that basically does Dole Whips. They do an upside down cake, a pineapple one, which is like really syrupy and just so good, with Dole Whip on the top. And I've only ever had it once, and it was amazing. And I don't know why I only had it once, and I wish I could eat it every day of my life. So that's my first one. My second one will probably be the jalapeno stuffed pretzel, jalapeno cheese stuffed pretzel. That's hard to come by now, but when we've had it, we've got it in Typhoon Lagoon, and that is just like a standard, like, you know, Disney pretzel, but jalapeno stuffed cheese noodle.
It's not a Mickey shaped, it's just a normal
No,
shape.
it's not Mickey shaped.
However, we have had it in Frontierland. They do it in Frontierland a couple. I've had it a couple times from there.
Not for a while though, I don't think.
The last trip I got one from there, I'm pretty sure.
No, not jalapeno stuffed.
I'm positive I ate one because I had jalapenos on the outside. Or am I thinking actually I might be getting muddled up like Auntie Anne's and stuff? Yeah.
So they're my 2. Third one that from our last trip would be the cheddar cheese soup poutine from. What are you doing? Why are you pushing every button in the car?
I'm trying to get the car to stop being lit up.
Yeah, my third snack would be the cheddar cheese poutine, like the cheddar cheese soup poutine from Epcot, which is basically just fries with the Canada like cheddar cheese soup with bacon bits on top of the fries. Oh my god, it was amazing. That's probably like my number 3. Number 4 is the pulled pork mac and cheese.
Can you just stop picking on mine?
Shut up. The pulled pork mac and cheese from the 8 Spoon Cafe in Animal Kingdom. Portion is huge, and I remember when I ate it, I was like to Jez, this is literally one of the best things I've ever eaten in my life. It's just amazing, and for a snack, oh my god, good snack. And then I'll probably say my last snack is a toss-up between 2. It's toss-up between the Cheshire Cat tail from the Cheshire Cafe in Magic Kingdom, or the cream cheese and pineapple.
Why am I even here? I'm just gonna get out, you know, I'm going.
Like, cream cheese and like deep fried pineapple cream cheese thing from Pandora. Like, that was just, that was really good. Your turn.
Same. No, obviously I like every one of them. I'm gonna try and name ones that I like that are different to us, because otherwise
you wouldn't have said all exactly the same, would you?
Pretty similar.
Oh.
You know, obviously I'm a massive fan of jalapeno poppers.
Oh my god, yeah,
and there's jalapeno poppers you can get from is it Tortuga?
No,
it's around. It's just up near the as you're coming through from
opposite Pecco's Bill.
Yeah, if you come out the back entrance of Pecco's Bill,
Next to Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's between Adventureland and
like near the little stage where Captain Jack Sparrow used to do his meet and greet in that show.
yeah, it's up near there.
And then opposite Pecco's Bill, there's like a little stall near the cheeseburger egg rolls.
Yeah.
Near them, it's just like a little one that does jalapeno poppers. It comes with like a raspberry like jam
Yeah, the jam's
feel
not
to
nice.
that, but the poppers are like amazing.
Yeah, the poppers were lush. So yeah, the jalapeno poppers are amazing.
Yeah, I forgot about them. They're good.
I really, and I'm gonna go a couple sweet things. You know, churros. Every
Yeah.
day of the week, churros.
I do like churros. They're not a top one
love
for
a
me.
churro. One of my favourite things that I got on the last trip, and I didn't actually get to the last day, was the All American Sundae.
From the ice cream parlour on Main Street.
Sorry, halloumi. So it's
Halloumi.
Stop telling them my jokes.
That's one of my favourite jokes of all time.
What does a cheese say when it sees its reflection in the mirror? Halloumi.
It's just so cheesy, that joke. But I love it.
It's a nacho joke. All American Sundae. It's like ice cream, peanut butter. There's a cherry on top, but it's like peanut butter sauce. Oh, it's delicious. So good. Definitely recommend it. It's amazing. Just a classic Dole Whip. So Charlotte obviously likes the upside down cakes, but
You didn't actually try that though, did you have a bit?
I did. I had a bit. I wasn't a massive fan. I preferred just
so
the
good.
Dole Whips on their own. Amazing. Definitely worth getting. Finally, one of my favourite things I had was the funnel cake.
Oh yeah, they were good.
Yeah, so the funnel cake, we got the one from as you're going into Indiana Jones, just there. And I got a chocolate funnel cake. Oh my god, it
It
was...
had like Oreos on the top, didn't it?
Yeah, it had Oreos. It was out of this world. It was incredible.
And I had the strawberries and cream one,
Yeah.
and that was really, really good too. It's really weird. That was the first time I had a funnel cake, and it's really hard to explain what it is. It's like
donut
batter.
batter, but in like a nest.
It's quite a good explanation actually.
I don't know.
There's literally so many snacks, and I'm two boxes down. We're eating all the halloumi now.
No, I'm on my last box and I'm done.
We are fat, please.
Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much my snacks. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Like I feel like I'm on the
There's
spot.
so many that I love, but
You said the one from Animal Kingdom, didn't you? Sartuli Canteen or whatever it was.
no, it's not Sartuli candy. It's from Pongi Pongi.
Oh, Pongi Pongi, that's it. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. I mean, a snack I really want to try, and I'm hoping they're going to bring to the new Galaxy's Edge, is the Star Wars churros.
Next question is, how regularly do you go to Florida? So for me and Jez have been 3 times together, and we have kind of done it every other year. So we did 2014, 2016, 2018.
And we've sprinkled Paris in there as well.
Yeah, so we do as much as we can. It's been difficult the last couple of years because we've both been in and finished uni. We've obviously just bought a house, so it's been like we haven't gone as much as we want to. And now that we've bought our house, hopefully we'll be able to go more often. Well, we will be going more often.
Yeah, I think we'll go more frequently. I do. I think that it's going to start being more often.
We'll be going more regularly, so hopefully on this channel in the next couple of years you will see a lot more Florida vlogs. But currently we have been going every 2 years. The last question that we're going to go through today says, so which ride at Walt Disney World would you always fast pass, or you wouldn't ride without a fast pass because the wait isn't worth the ride?
Okay, so for me, the one ride I think I'm always going to fast pass, I think for now, if we were to go right now, I think the ride I would definitely fast pass is going to be Flight of Passage.
Yeah.
Just because it's currently one of the more popular rides, it's new, and if I'm honest, it's up there with one of my favourite rides in the whole of Disney. Yeah, I genuinely think it's going to be one of those really busy rides no matter what time of year you go. Even if the park is like a really, really, really quiet day, it's still going to be bigger than any other ride.
Yeah, a ride that I would always fast pass like every single year. I do agree with Jez, it would be Flight of Passage. If I had to say something else, I would say Peter Pan's Flight. Because it's a great ride. We'd never go and not go on it, but it's always like well over an hour. Like it's very rarely under an hour, and it's just like, I don't know, love to just get fast pass for it, and we always fast pass it every trip.
I think that's the answer. That was going to be my answer to the next question. Now, which one would I...
Really? You wouldn't go on it?
No. Which one would I fast pass because it's not worth the wait?
Oh, I think it's worth.
The thing is, Peter Pan, again, most rides are my favourite, I'm very biased. But Peter Pan is an amazing ride, and it really is. However, if I queued 2 hours to do Peter Pan, I would not be happy. You know, it's not...
Yeah, but the queue's not normally that long.
It's normally very long.
But 2 hours...
No, it's not a 2 hour ride, but it's normally, if you were to look at them, it's normally in the top 5 busiest at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
I love the ride so much, but if we didn't have fast passes for it, I would be very reluctant to do it if the queue was over an hour. Would you queue 2 hours to do it?
No, probably not. But if it was like 45 minutes.
45 minutes I'd be okay with if we didn't have a fast pass, but we do fast pass it, so it's fine.
Maybe Slinky Dog. Like, the thing is with Slinky Dog, you can see the ride, like you know pretty much what the ride's going to be. Don't get me wrong, it's a good ride, but I would not queue any more than 2 hours for
well,
it.
when we were there, the queue was massive.
Yeah, it's like 3.5 hours, 4 hours.
If we the thing is, I say this, but if it had been a 3 hour queue and we didn't have a fast pass, we would have queued for it.
Yeah, but only because we'd never done it before.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, if we now went before, yeah, I think that's the same with any ride. If you've never done it before, I think it is worth the queue if you can't get a fast pass, because for us, you're going across the other side of the world, like you want to do everything. But now if I went back and for some reason we couldn't get a Slinky Dog fast pass and the queue didn't go below 2 hours, I'd be like, you know what, I'm not really that fussed about it.
No, well, I'd agree with that.
I mean, we would go like late at night or early in the morning, get on it.
Yeah,
but I
think
wouldn't
that's
be like devastated.
that's a good question.
How about the same but for Universal? I would say King Kong is not worth the queue.
Oh god, no. So King Kong is a good ride. What it does is it's like if you've ridden Spider-Man, the Spider-Man ride, or similar kind of like you move around but there's like screens and stuff. It's similar to that. I know the ride that I would fast pass but I wouldn't queue for. Navi River Journey.
Oh no, I love that ride.
The Navi River Journey was good, but god, it was like just like it took ages.
It's just really short is the only thing. I think the ride is amazing.
The ride amazing, but it's like you can queue for 3 hours for like a 2-minute ride.
We have finished our Nando's, so we're all, apart from, oh, you didn't have your Pyrenees.
I didn't use it.
Paid 60p for this. So the next couple of weeks of videos aren't going to be the norm. As we've mentioned, we are in the process of moving house, so everything that we own is just in boxes. It's a bit of a mess, so we're gonna work around. But as soon as we're in, we'll show you guys. And if in the meantime you have any things that you would like to see when we're in the new house, or just requests in general, then let us know in the comments. Also, I'd be very interested to know what your guys' go-to Nando's order is. So also leave in the comments below what you always have when you go to Nando's.
Thanks guys.
See you later guys.
Bye.